A filmmaker and journalist from Little Rock was killed by Russian forces today in Ukraine. 5 News reporter Ian Taylor spoke with one of the Brent Renaud's colleagues about his impact on journalism.
That's right, Zoe. Brent Renaud was an acclaimed filmmaker here in Arkansas, and his longtime friend and collaborator, Mattingly, spoke with us today about just the lasting impact he had here in Arkansas and all the work that he did across the globe.
Brent did not get into this business for the glamour and all of the accolades and all the awards that he won. He got in this business to make a difference.
On Sunday, Little Rock native and acclaimed filmmaker Brent Renaud was killed in Ukraine. The veteran journalist was no stranger to reporting from conflict zones. Longtime friend and colleague Mattingly says Renaud would have known the risk he assumed by reporting from Ukraine.
It wasn't like he was a wild daredevil that just ran into trouble. He just had this knack and gift and ability to be able to find his way into situations that seem impossible to get into, and then have a camera with him and be able to show that to the rest of the world.
Those close to Renaud knew his passion was about showing the world real, authentic situations.
What is your why? Why do you do what you do? With Brent, there was no question. Brent was about people.
Mattingly and Renaud had recently been working on an upcoming college football series for ESPN+.
We texted just a few days ago, and I said, I've got details, let's get it locked down. I had no idea he was in Ukraine.
That's when Renaud sent Mattingly this photo of photographer Juan Arredondo from the front lines near Kyiv.
My response back was, wow. I didn't even think to say, like, hey, be careful. That's Brent.
Arredondo was in a vehicle with Renaud when Russian forces opened fire on their vehicle. Arredondo was shot but survived. Renaud was killed. Despite the tragedy, Mattingly says Renaud leaves behind a lasting legacy.
That's who he is. That's what he wanted to do. That's what he wanted us to see.
Renaud and his brother Craig founded the Little Rock Film Festival and helped influence student journalists as a distinguished visiting professor here at the University of Arkansas in Fayetteville. In 2019, I'm live in Johnson, covering news where you live. Ian Taylor, 5 News.
Arkansas Governor Asa Hutchinson honored Renaud in a tweet today, saying in part that Brent made great contributions to the culture and arts of Arkansas.